All right, coming at you today, we have Life Hacks, Dad Edition. I think we got 5 or 6. We'll see. We'll count them. But first, what do? Gotta get some
donuts.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Go. Life Hack, Dad Edition. What I'm gonna say, it's called iPads, iPhones, tablets, whatever. Yeah, screen time. Don't worry about how much you're giving them. Give as much screen time as possible. All right, so I'm kind of iPad, yeah, right, bud? Okay, so I'm half joking. No, we're all concerned with screen time, right? It's the most unhealthy crack addiction we could have. However, I have to admit, we're all working from home and double income, trying to just get by and survive. We're very busy people. And this technology is actually quite fantastic, and it can save you in a pinch. And for all those parents out there who are like, oh, I don't give my kid any screen time. Do they have iPhones in their pockets? Probably, and they're hypocrites. So yeah, don't get too worried about screen time. Run with it if you need to, right? Shoot, I gotta go get a mask. What? I'll be right back. I need to get my mask. Oh, okay. Sorry. No. She's fantastic. All right, number 2 on Life Hack Dad Edition. What do we got, bud?
Donuts.
We got donuts. And that's right, bribe them. Shamefully bribe your kids. I actually did not agree with this before having a child. And then realized very quickly that we actually live in a world of bribes. Actually, if you've read the book Power of Habit, this is exactly how our mind works. We do stuff that we really don't want to do, and then we get rewarded afterwards, and our subconscious starts to realize that, and that's why we do actually helpful habits in our lives. I have to admit, I did not finish that book. That book annoyed the crap out of me. I was listening to it on Audible, and I got so tired of the drug stories. I was like, I got it. This is about habits and drugs. And it just seemed like the stories were so drawn out. I was like, get to the rub, man. Get to the rub. If you're actually curious about what I think of self-help books, I made a whole video about it, and I think that's why people should even join Blink List before this. I'll link that up here. But anyways, yeah, bribe them. That's how we work. We work with our minds. Say, hey, if I'm rewarded after I do this, then I'm gonna do this again. And if you teach your kid that, he'll realize, yeah, you work to get this. You do this to get this. It's fantastic. And it really, really works. All right, before we get into the rest of these Life Hacks Dad Edition, my name is Timothy Sands. This is Fashionable Father. Welcome back to all the lucky early subscribers. If you're new here, I make content for men to present their best selves. If that intrigues you, subscribe if you're so inclined. All right. Let's get into these hacks, huh, buddy? Donuts? Mm-hmm. All right, what do you want? What do you want? I'm only giving you half. Oh. Yay! I'm going with chocolate bar. Chocolate bar, buddy. Classic chocolate bar. Number 3, Life Hack Dad Edition. Stay ahead of your child. Like, you know what your child's doing, right? You know if he's getting tired. You know if you spent too much time in the restaurant. You know if he's spent too much time in the car. Stay ahead of him. Stay ahead of him. Know when those points are coming where he's going to get to a breaking point, or maybe even you are going to get a breaking point with him. It has a lot to do with some of the other life hacks that I talk about later, but it is just stay ahead of him. You know your child better than you think you do. And also, if your day's planned well, you can stay ahead of them. This is actually kind of a life hack in general. It's just like, I highly recommend you make a list a night before of the things you need to do, right? You probably heard this with other self-help people, gurus and such. Make that list the night before. So same thing, it's just more in the moment. If you're thinking ahead of your kid and you got that going for you, then you're gonna solve problems before they become like too big, right? All right, hit me in the comments below if you have any life hack dad addition yourself. We all need as much help as we can possibly get. All right, number 4, life hack dad addition is routine. So this kind of goes back to staying ahead of your child. If you have a routine, this is gonna help tremendously, right? I remember my mind was blown when one of my friends said, oh yeah, my kid naps at 10 o'clock every morning. I'm like, what? When he was a toddler, I was just like, we'll just wait and see when he wants to nap. That was horrible. He would nap during lunch times. He would nap obviously in the car often. So no, the key is routines. And when I realized I could schedule his naps, everything kind of started to flow together. And having breakfast at the same time, having lunch at the same time, having a bedtime routine, that's something we believed in right from the start. Bedtime routines are huge. If that is a specific process every night, it lets his subconscious mind know that it is bedtime, right? And this is also a huge key as far as comfort. The human mind and people, they like reliability, right? We like the comfort of reliability, and routines are exactly that. It's a reliable, consistent process that we can go through on a daily basis. And especially since he's not in control of his life, I'm in control of his life, it brings comfort to him that he doesn't even know it brings to him. It's more of like a subconscious thing, right? But routines are reliable and they're comfortable. And also that means you can stay ahead of your kid and you can schedule your day around these specific routines so you can have some freedom yourself, right? Win-win. We're doing good, dude. We're cooking with gas. We're really good at high fives. Number 5 life hack dad addition is consistency. And this obviously piggybacks off of routine. But you got to be consistent with certain things. You got to be consistent with your word. You got to be consistent with your discipline. You got to be consistent. You know me, I've said this plenty of times, consistency and patience, but also like with the bike. I consistently got him on his bike, and over a year, you know, finally got the training wheels off of it. But it's that consistency in life in general, right? That is a general life hack, but for dads, consistency with your kids is always going to help. Final, last dad edition life hack is, what is this, number 5 or is this 6? I think this is 6. When your child, this is one of my favorites, when your child is whining, put him to work. I just found this out like a month ago. What you do when and he's just young enough to not really realize what I'm doing, but when he starts whining, I don't know, like he misses mom or he's just bored, give him something to do. And work is awesome. Start putting some clothes away, start cleaning up the house. It totally distracts him from what he's whining about, takes the boredom away. And I get it. I know some of you out there are saying, oh, that doesn't work for my kids. I know, because they're smart and they know what you're doing. But if you do this on a regular basis, they're going to find out. If they whine, they're going to be put to work. So that's definitely not the bribe system on that one. And I like it. I think it works. I think it's an awesome life hack, dad edition. I don't think we have any more, do we, buddy? I think the donuts are gone. Well, I still need to eat mine. All right. Thanks for watching. My name is Timothy Sands. This is Fashionable Father. Please subscribe if you're so inclined. So if you like this video, I think you'll like this playlist. This has to do with all of my dad advice out there. Yes, some of it's good, some of it's horrible, but they're entertaining videos and we eat donuts, so that's a good thing. All right, always remember, style first.
Style first.
That's my boy. Give me a high five. See you on the flip side.